Welcome everyone. Welcome returning and new subscribers. We just gonna hop right into it. I just want to pull a brief message for you all and just make sure you hit the notification bell so you know at the time that I do go live to, join me in the collective for that live message. But here's a message of guidance for the collective. Take what resonates and let the rest fly, baby. Let the rest fly. Message for the collective. Message of guidance for the collective. Oh, okay. Message of guidance for the collective. Something slipping out of your hands here. Or you could be receiving more than you can actually grip onto. But whatever it is that you are able to touch is exactly what you've been needing. So whatever it is that you've been lacking is what you're receiving. Okay. Putting yourself in the spotlight. So these are tools that you're receiving to put yourself in the spotlight. This could have something to do with beauty, your versatility and spontaneity. I'm seeing a change in hairstyles or, something that you do when it comes to self-care that's changing, that's allowing you to step into the spotlight. When you feel great, you do better, something to that effect. It says here, you are being guided to put yourself in the spotlight. You are beautiful in countless ways, and your soul shines brightly. You possess a unique, vibrant personality and great versatility. Utilize these qualities to create a life of passion, purpose, and joy. The dragonfly. See what else we got coming out here for you. Okay. We have the deer. You're being guided to no longer stand in the shadows of fear. Begin today to allow yourself to be seen. A lot of this spotlight energy coming in here, as you can see the light in this image as well, and the light here in the corner of the dragonfly. You're being guided to no longer stand in the shadows of fear. Begin today to allow yourself to be seen. What you seek is there to be found. Take inspired action and a leap of faith towards your heart's desires. Let me pull an astrology card here to get some further info for you, boo. Give me a second here. Okay. Something about D squared. The brand D squared, because there's two D's here. Star family, what's the message here? The 12th house. No longer standing in the shadows of your hidden enemies. Self-undoing yourself from hidden enemies. I feel like some of you are receiving revelations or epiphanies as to why you had to step away from a situation. Taurus, core values, Venus energy. A lot of beauty is involved here. So the message coming across, go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. Removing yourself from people who just want your physical appearance around because of your physical appearance and not due to the genuine love for you beyond appearance. Let's see what else here. Mars. Wow. Mars in the 12th house. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the ninth house, Mars in the ninth, Mars in the 12th, or you could have Mars transiting those planets at this time, but let's look at both here. Let's take a look at both. You could have Mars in Sag or Mars in Pisces. 1 second, my love. Let me get this here for you. So Mars in the ninth house, you are independent in thought and open to change, and you enjoy travel and adventure. You will fight for your convictions. You seek out experience because you want to live life to the fullest. Good point. You will gain in honor or financially through higher education. And bad point, can be headstrong and fanatical about ideas. So I really like to look at that as positive and negatives that are not developed and brought into the light instead of good or bad. So higher education here. So I feel like the more you know, the more you'll gain. The more you know, the more you'll gain. So yeah, this is a revelation of what it is that you're walking away from to receive overall emotional fulfillment. Mars in Pisces is the 10 of Cups, or you could be born between March 11th and March 20th. Then we have Mars in the 12th. You keep your deep and vehement feelings secret from the world. You have strong intuitive powers that can be used to advantage in personal relationships. Your sexual nature is intense but repressed. On a positive note, active imagination. On a negative, without bringing the energy to light, danger from secret enemies. I'm going to pull, that's speaking of Mars in the 12th house. Active imagination. Active imagination, which could also put you in the space of the shadow, inviting or entering a space of danger from secret enemies. But your active imagination can also help you out of it, depending on you dealing or handling what comes to your imagination. You're being guided to put yourself in the spotlight. So you are someone who is spiritually high ranked, and you may tend to feel like you're constantly being watched. Animal spirit, assist the collective. Mars in the 9th, Mars in the 12th, mainly. 9 and 12, those are both mutable energies. You are a magician. You got the tiger, eye of the tiger. You could definitely be working with tiger's eye crystal, or you may have been thinking if you should, with that message coming through here, for sure. Especially if you are a high priest, high priestess, you have also the crescent moon here that's showing me that you are stepping into a higher level of your spirituality. Okay, let me see. And there's a moment that's going to appear to you in your life to ascend here with the cobra. This could be in love also. But what I'm seeing with the dolphin, let me look at the tiger's message before I say that. Allow the cards to speak for themselves. Nonetheless, though, intuitively, what I'm sensing is there's someone that can hear you from another side. From the other side, you have the lunar force, ease and darkness, feminine energy with the tiger. When in balance with the tiger's energy, you're passionate, strong, and sensual. When out of balance, overstimulated. To bring into balance, Tritaka, candle gazing. You may have been doing that and you may have been wondering why is it that you're doing that, because you're bringing yourself back to balance after a situation of being overstimulated. And it says here that the tiger hunts at night, at one with the silence, fearing nothing. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness, to allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirits. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened in the midnight hour, and the tiger takes advantage of these boons. Spend some time in silence this evening, beloved, drinking in the potent calm as we are approaching the, wow, solar eclipse, new moon in Scorpio. There is nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power. There is nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power. And fear not that either. I mean, more here for the collective. This is a message also what I'm sensing at this time. Someone who loves saltfish, craves saltfish quite often, saltfish and banana. Let me see. Meditate and contemplate. You could have a moon in Pisces here, and then you have your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon, along with a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. So I feel like this is a forgiveness of self. And we have Pisces coming through here again. I feel like that's the revelation you're receiving, where it's okay to release people who are actually secret enemies, but you've known that, but you were giving them the benefit of the doubt. There's never been a benefit in doubting for any party, for anyone involved. Work through your fears. Look at that new moon in Scorpio, which is tomorrow. Okay. Let me grab another animal message here for you. Wow, these two wanted to come out. Spirit is talking to you, beloved. The cosmic egg and the snake with the flower of life. Definitely check the last live that we did with the flower of life ritual and incantation to assist you here. Let me grab something from this too for you. Cosmic egg, right to the page. Let's do it. This is connected to the seventh chakra, the crown. Completion and harmony, the infinite within the finite. The cosmic egg is the final card in the journey of the animal spirit deck, and it represents the unfolding of cosmic consciousness, not the consciousness of humanity, cosmic consciousness. Stars are aligning. This state emerges after we have tread the path for quite some time, and through self-effort and grace, we experience self-realization. A sense of contentment and oneness spontaneously arises within us, and the veils of our self-limiting beliefs are lifted. When the essence of the cosmic egg has not been activated, we may feel as if we will never get there, or that we travel alone, disconnected from others. I'm going to say that again. Okay, when it comes to the unfolding of the cosmic consciousness, and it has yet to be activated, the cosmic egg, you may feel as if you will never get there, or that you travel alone, disconnected from others. Even if our encounter with this card is brief, appearing as a momentary glimmer or flash of interconnectedness, is potent energy, stays with us. So the moment you basically, this is the caterpillar to a butterfly. Once you transform, you'll no longer be that caterpillar. Once you put the glasses on, your view is going to change. The cosmic egg is a remedy for the fragmentation of modern life. The cosmic egg is a remedy for the fragmentation of modern life. Some of you may want to dive deeper into your ascending sign. Okay. Because this is like the sun, the moon, and the egg, where all parts of the egg, the white of the egg, the yolk of the egg, and the shell of the egg, they all have to work together in order for there to be, in order for it to be. It's through the power of this card that we are reminded of the cosmic contract written at the beginning. It is through the power of this card that we are reminded of the cosmic contract written at the beginning. We hold on to life and life holds on to us. The journey is complete, but it does not end. So there goes another brain buster. Completions are not necessarily speaking of an ending to life, but an ending of a cycle into a new, or completion, completion of a cycle. Because to end is to cease. The subtle essence of the cosmic egg resides at the crown chakra. So there is a balance of the heart in order for this energy to rise to the crown chakra. So I'm definitely seeing an increase when it comes to your ability to telepathically communicate. And there's could be someone that's approaching you where you can practice telepathic communication. And in doing so, it's going to allow you to unlock deeper mysteries within yourself, especially during the Scorpio season. The subtle essence of the cosmic egg resides at the crown chakra at the top of the head, called Sahasrara. Sahasrara. One of the aims of yoga and meditation practice is to channel energy from the base of the spine upward towards Sahasrara. Each of the 6 lower chakras plays an important role along this journey. And once the final epicenter of consciousness is activated, it is said to radiate the light of 1,000,000 suns. That's a very powerful energy now, beloved. This is basically as if we were to see 1,000,000 suns, obviously there wouldn't be a moment of darkness. And the moon can still be visible or present during the daytime. So the snake here now with the flower of life in the center of it. You are that flower that is blossoming out of the egg. You have been reborn here. Right to it. Guardian of unawakened magic and creative potential. We're approaching a new moon, which speaks of potential. Left ear kind of giving me a little sound here. Ascended master of the snake in connection to the collective air signs. Ascended master of the snake for the air signs. Ascended master of the snake for the air signs is connected to the politician's energy. What do you represent? Ascended master energy for the earth signs. Ascended master energy for the earth signs is the archangel. You're in a league of angels. Ascended master for water signs. Ascended master for water signs. Ascended master itself for the water signs. Wow. Guiding you to do unto others as you would like to be done unto you. And wherever that isn't actually, wherever there is a giving to show that giving is receiving, you're being removed from that. Fire signs. the Renaissance man. You're the jack of all, master of many skills. So, air signs, your ascendant master holds plenty of power when it comes to the essence of the politician. 666 is also significant. This is a number that you may have been seeing quite often. Um, yes, okay. Earth signs, your ascendant master energy is the archangel, as you are currently in the league with angels on this earth. So I feel like guardians of Gaia. Water signs, your ascended master energy is the ascended master itself. So you could be a life path 11, 22, or 33, or there could be someone of that life path approaching you to assist you, or you could be at a personal year of a 2, a 4, or a 6. But this is definitely going to bring beautiful changes in your health. Okay. The more you remove yourself from toxic energies, the better you'll feel. Then we have for the fire signs, the Renaissance man. You are being gifted a lot of different codes, keys to codes. The jack of all, master of many skills. I'm seeing you go through a DNA activation. Wow. Ships could be significant. DNA activation. And then we have Geronimo at the base of it all. Mother Earth runs through the blood of all at this time. Let me go to the snake's message, the guardian of unawakened magic, which is the reason why I pulled those 4 cards for each element. The snake is a symbol of our highest potential, and potential also corresponds to new moons. It is said that Shakti, our creative life force, lies dormant at the base of our spine in the form of a coiled snake. Regardless of whether this image rings true for you, it's well worth considering the amount of unawakened or untapped potential within. What would life look like if you woke it up? How can you stir it from the slumber? An experienced yoga or meditation teacher can lead the way. Make haste. The snake card appears when there is no more time to waste. And you really got this serpent energy flowing through here. Some of you could be a red serpent energy as far as your galactic signature. Look at all this serpent wise wisdom, this serpent energy wisdom coming through here. And this is something, no matter what you do, you're not going to be in full control of it, especially with the cosmic egg coming through here. So there's definitely an awakening of cosmic consciousness. You've been trapped in this box of human consciousness. And in the age of Aquarius, you're bringing it all together, okay? When it comes to the brain and the heart, logic and emotion, bringing it all together to step into mindfulness and further awareness. When you're in balance of this snake energy, you're prosperous, creative, and charismatic. When out of balance, you start and stop many things. To bring into balance Kundalini yoga and meditation, which you can easily have access to via YouTube. You know, just type in Kundalini yoga. You can go and research a person that you can, you know, work on that with. But yeah, that's the message that's coming through here. Like I said, take what resonates and let the rest fly. So let me go ahead and give y'all some tarot cards. This is just a brief message for y'all. What is your advice for the collective, beloved, for whatever it is that is occurring at this time to bring it into balance? What is your advice for the collective for whatever is going on at this time to bring it into balance as we speak? Two of Pentacles, balancing things out, emotions increasing energy is gaining here when it comes to it being in motion within you. We have the Queen of Cups, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the Six of Pentacles. So reciprocity is key. Giving is receiving is the major message here. Let me see what else we got going on here. Receive the cup of the Holy Grail is what it's saying here. Receive the cup of the Holy Grail so that when you're able to move forward into a healing position and okay, there's certain values that you currently are connected to from your maternal bloodline that you have to release to bring forth the healing to move forward, because at the basis of it all, we have unconditional love here. Okay. Some of you may have moon in Taurus, big time, because that's represented by the Six of Pentacles if you have a moon in Taurus, or the full moon in Taurus that we have coming up at the final set of eclipses for this year would be the full new moon in Scorpio that we have coming up tomorrow, the 25th. And then you have the uh, new moon in Scorpio, then we have the full moon in Taurus on the 7th or 8th, depending on where you're located. Now, this new moon is connected to Kalima, okay, which is a goddess of destruction for the betterment of your holiness, to bring everything together, getting you out of murky waters into stable waters, okay, moving you forward here. Now we have the Star card. The 8-pointer star, well, the Venus start point, which was Venus in conjunction to the sun in the sign of Libra at 29 degrees. The way I'm seeing that, the way the energy is coming through here at this time as I'm seeing it, because King of Pentacles is Taurus, which is also Venus ruled. So by this full moon in Taurus, a lot of you are going to have a major cleanse that's actually stepping you into balancing partnerships based on your core values, balanced in partnerships that's going to allow you to connect further with your emotional security and whatever it means for you to be emotionally secure. For some of you, that means moving away from situations with nothing at all, and wherever you're going, you're starting anew. And for others of you, you went back into a situation to bring your inner child with you. And now you have finally reconciled your higher self, your physical self, and the inner child all together. And this is where the healing is coming in. And now you're being viewed, divine feminine, as a very wonderful prospect to emperor status energy, but they become the emperor status once they reunite with the empress, who had to go back and cleanse herself from all these emotional attachments and baggages, releasing emotional attachments and baggages here. Let's see what else you got going on, love. Yep, victory and success, another 6. I'm telling you something about this 666, especially if you're an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There has been a reevaluation of self, which is now allowing you to see what you represent. And in you seeing what you represent, everything around you is changing. What isn't of bliss is being removed from you, and whatever is being drawn or being attracted to you more than ever before. So this for some of you could be people or situations of the past that you couldn't see it as such until you remove all these other excess energies or baggage out the way, so you can see whatever this is coming towards you or in has always been around you for what it is clearer, because you're seeing yourself for all that you are. And then the 8 of Pentacles, I love to see it. Work is about to be amazing for you, honey. Yep. You could be at a crossroads right now having to make a decision. But once you make a decision, know that there's something you have accepted in order to make this decision. Okay? Yep. Once you make a decision about situations where you may have felt underappreciated, there's an end to anything that has to do with your emotional security that doesn't allow you to move forward because you're setting the boundaries here. Then we got the Queen of Wands. You're someone who's extreme. You're very generous and honest. And it's not something that everyone can handle here. But you're being put into a position where you will be, celebrated, not just tolerated. Not being accepted into a space of people just because of your appearance, but for your heart space. Yep. You've been on this journey long enough in order to balance out partnerships here. Going wherever the heart is celebrated, where the heart is king. 10 of Cups, Mars and Pisces coming through here. You see the divine intervention, and is that the King of Swords? No, that's one of the aces. Let me see. Ace of Cups, love, yep. There's definitely new love coming in here. New everything, honey. New everything. Let's just put it this way. You're cleansing from so much that you're being guided now to put yourself in the spotlight, to no longer stand in the shadows of fear. Start today to allow yourself to be seen because you are someone who is supposed to be seen out here, okay? Look, you're supposed to be seen and celebrated. Some of you may have felt like you've been stuck in a particular partnership, but it's going to start to move forward because there was a specific union that was giving you keys to seeing what you were wanting to ignore, but it has come to a point where you can no longer ignore it because it can actually block the way you work or your creativity. Need a few more here. Well, let me see. Yeah, taking a leap of faith. Yep. Taking a leap of faith. For some of you, this speaks of your spiritual practice here, especially spiritual work, especially with the Star card coming through. You've gone through this dark path. Knight of Pentacles and the Hermit are both Virgo energies. For some of you, the dark path had to do with, without you realizing, the dark path was certain jobs that you chose. There were certain things that occurred based on your job description to get you to that triggered you basically in order to change, because that's what triggers are. They're all designed for you to change here. And then we have the Knight of Cups. So Knight of Cups is Pisces energy, mutable energy. And is that not what you received before? Yeah. Meditate and contemplate on any of the situations that brought a fiery climax into your life, testing your commitment. Okay? Because in this new moon in Scorpio, the slate is being cleaned for you to work through those fears. And like it says here with the deer, you're being guided to no longer stand in the shadows of the fear. So there goes the Hermit card coming through with that message. We have the polar opposite of Virgo and Pisces here. It could be some conversation that clears the way. You just have to be strong about it. It's a conversation that's on the way that you have to be stronger about it. Let me see. Conversation that you have to be stronger about. You could have to do with the King of Cups. See, or yeah, commitment with the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And as we're doing a new spread here, we have the Queen of Cups first, and now we have the King of Cups. So this is why the Ascended Masters came out for the four elements, where we were pulling cards as far as the guardian of unawakened magic. And water signs, you receive the Ascended Master. I do unto others. So let's look at this a little bit deeper. You can have any type of water sign in any of your placements, okay? It says here to engage, I do unto others, the Ascended Masters, and we'll end it here, okay? we'll conclude this reading there. I'm going to start from I'm going to read the whole thing. So, a whole host of gurus, elders, teachers, philosophers, statesmen, and spiritual masters have passed away, leaving behind a rich legacy. Their brilliance, wisdom, ideas, institutions, and techniques continue to impact culture, ideology, and lifestyle today. They are known by name, legend, and story filling encyclopedias and holy works from every religious tradition known to man. One day, the louder and braver souls living among us may be similarly remembered. These ascended masters inspires us with the message of hope and reassurance that a true measure of one's life is not weighed in on the scale of worldly success alone. Ascended Master offers a unique blend of mastery, mystery, wisdom, guidance, grace, and even force where appropriate. They help us see that awakening has a far better impact for a wholesome civilization to organically emerge in the long run. Through activated hands-on work, we can be in better service, demonstrating that doing unto others as we would have them do unto us, particularly in our acts of forgiveness, reconciliation, and temperance. These practices help us make a soul connection, opening our eyes, heart, and mind even wider to each other. Today, maybe even more importantly than ever, Ascended Master descends into our being when we practice the golden rule or rules. I'm seeing the golden ratio here as well, or the chrysalis stage. 3.14 is also significant. So we have here to engage the Ascended Master. How has your life been impacted or influenced by the Ascended Master or Masters? And also, how about a deceased grandparent, elder, teacher, or community member whose guidance and influence added value to the quality of your life? Maybe a business associate who elevated you in a commercial setting, or a pastor who confronted you while in the dark night of the soul. Continue or start your lifetime scroll, focusing on these people at various crossroads and initiations you have encountered since birth. What if their wisdom, insights, or knowledge has influenced you? Notice in what ways you have affected others with that guidance, teaching, or example. Have you noticed in what ways have you affected others with that guidance, teaching, or example? Is your legacy already making an impact for better or worse, even though not quite yet ascended? If you were, but please don't, going to leave us and ascend into the afterlife by some unforeseeable event of tomorrow, how would your legacy survive you? Write the eulogy, Danity. Demonstrate to another how you would like to be treated without saying so. Be watching in the ever perpetual moment of now for opportunities of awakening to occur. Pay attention for your spiritual and worldly guidance showing up in and around your sphere of influence. I do unto others. How has your life been impacted by a deceased grandparent, elder, teacher, or community member whose guidance and influence added value to the quality of your life? How has your life been impacted by a business associate who elevated you in a commercial setting, or a pastor who confronted you while in the dark night of the soul? Those are questions to ask. And this will help you to step into a clean slate forgiveness. All right, beloved. So let me know if this resonates with you, my love. Again, turn on the notification bell so you know when I go live, and I'll see you there.